Hi guys, welcome to another battle report. Another time I tried to take out something new to the battle field, and this time I'm trying out my Caine1 list in Sons of the Tempest. It's my first try for Caine1 and first try for Sons of the Tempest, and against me is my friend Xen. He brought his troll list led by Calandra. And this is probably a pretty good matchup for Caine because there is a lot of infantry, and Son of the Tempest and Caine1 they have lots of infantry hate. So I won the roll to start, so I will begin, and I deployed my fast cavalry on the left flank, and the Colossal centrally. Caine is just next to him, and on both flanks I deployed Gun Mage Captain Adept and Gun Mages. So the cavalry flanks pretty far left, and my Gun Mages run up. Actually, everything runs up a bit. So the Gun Mages have a pretty nice threat range. It's only about 10, but with range 14, using snipe ability or snipe gunshot type, they can reach pretty far. So Caine runs up as well. He is on full camp because the Son of the Tempest Team Force allows me to upkeep all the upkeeps for free the first round. So Caine has blur on him, and the cavalry has snipe, and that's my turn, and my opponent is now moving his stuff forward, because last game we played he was pretty cautious with his forces, so he stayed far back, and he said it didn't work out for him as he wanted, so now he will try to be bit more aggressive, which is maybe not the best tactics against Caine, but what other choice does he have? He has to push forward, or with the Gun Mages with their threat ranges will just pick him apart. So he uses wood for concealment, and some of the guys stay behind the wood, and Calandra pushes on the right flank. So everything is running up. So my opponent's bomber tries some lucky scatters, and with one of the scatters Caine gets hit, and the other hit is on the ace, but Caine uses focus to remove the damage, and ace just gets 1 or 2 boxes of damage, so no real problem for me. So Calandra's little helper goes and gives her one less cost for her spell. Calandra puts 4 Fury on a stone, and then she casts Starcrossed, and then she will go into a safe position, or at least what she thinks it will be a safe position. Then her shield guards run to take positions to protect her, and also block line of sight to her. Then the stone unit runs, so as much as possible stuff is in the range. So Axer gives the heavy on the right additional movement and moves behind the Calandra, and then the heavy on the far right flank runs forward so carefully so he stays still inside of stone bubble. And then time goes back to me. So the way that the trolls have pushed, I think I can try and use Caine to shoot a lot of them, but I cannot stand and aim and feed and then go back behind the building. First, because I will not fit the whole base behind the building, so I will be more sideways to the building, and secondly I am right now in the Calandra's spell bubble, so I will roll additional die and discard the higher, so potentially even with Caine's high rat I will miss some shots. So I rather move Caine to the side and then use feed, clear as much as possible and check what's inside the feed, and after that there should be not so many left, and those few then when my gun mages can clear. So there are some toughs rolled, as you see, and quite a few of these guys tough. Afterwards we deliberated that he should have taken the soul that gives them feign death, so that or ability similar to feign death that they cannot be targeted when they are knocked down. That would save quite a few of them, but lessons learned. So as you see, more than half, maybe 60% of those units were taken down by Caine, and then he puts out his 2 shots and teleports away, staying on one camp behind the building. So pretty safe position for him. So now my gun mages will try to clear those guys that were not killed yet. So they are easy to hit and no more tough because they are knocked down. So just the snake eyes will not hit. Unfortunately, POW 10 is some of them were in the bubble of stone, so they were arm 16, so I needed to break armor as well, and in some cases that did not happen. So my gun mages want to push the heavy out of the stone bubble, but first I want to give the heavy flare, so he will be easier to hit. So my gun mage captain does that. And then my gun mages miss, of course. So that plan did not work out. But the rest of them clears a few more infantry. So as you see, the whole right flank is now done. So now it's my time for my Colossal. He will try to knock down the heavy with his slam gun, but it gets shield guarded, and then one of the guys that was shield guarding was killed. Then I do the second shot. This time he did not shield guard it. And then AoE, but he taps with one guy and I don't break armor on the two of them. One of them taps, so and another AoE on a knockdown guy. So then I move Ace, and Ace wants to push the heavy out of the bubble, and he does, he hits and pushes him out of the aura, but I needed to do this because I want my cavalry on the left, light cavalry, Tempest Blazers, to be able to damage the War Beast, and they couldn't do it with arm 20, so I needed to get it down to arm 18. So hitting is no issue. They're at 7, so just Snake Eyes will not hit. I shoot all brutal damage, and I start plinking off some damage from the War Beast. Whereas this list is really great versus infantry. Taking down heavies poses some problems. So the beast stays on some boxes. I move in my charger, and the charger is enough to finish it off. The one left shot, I pointed the shield guard, but I don't think I've done anything. Okay, that was my turn, and I'm pretty happy with it. Caine is, I think, safely hidden behind the building. My forces are pushing forward a bit. I'm scoring on the flag, or will be scoring on the flag with my solo. And the one thing I could have done better, maybe given the Ace stealth this round, so he couldn't be shot easily, because trolls don't have that many stealth outs. So my opponent goes in with the Runebearer and casts Befuddle on my Ace, which brings him 3 inches forward and faces back to his forces. And this is a point where I could have used the stealth and he couldn't target, or he would automatically miss Ace. But I haven't done that, so there is that. So his shield guards move up, and then Calandra moves up as well, hiding behind the shield guards. She casts Starcross and Befuddle and moves my charger forward, also facing back to his forces. So the idea is that the Highwaymen have backstab, so they will probably deal very serious damage to my lights. So although I dealt serious damage to his forces, he still has some fight in him. And I want to see how it works with those Highwaymen. So maybe for him keeping more of those Highwaymen behind the forest would be a better idea, and they could still be relevant next round, but concealment in the forest wasn't enough to keep them safe from Caine and his gun mages. So the damage keeps on coming, and it's pretty decent. Each of them has two shots, and they are all boosted. So Ace goes down, and then he starts on the charger. And these are just 3 of them, so imagine 10 of them. So the charger is also heavily damaged. At the moment he's left at just a couple of boxes, so not so easy. And he We'll check out what his bomber can do. And his bomber goes in. And he targets the bunched up gun mages. And this is a note to myself, if enemy has AoEs, just keep them more spread out so they cannot be hit of them. I just lost 4 gun mages from single AoE just like that, so not the experience I want to have too often. Maybe the cavalry is a bit more resilient. They have armor 13 and 5 boxes, so AoEs will not kill them so easily. But gun mages are not a frontline unit. Frontline unit is with armor 11. So his Axer runs forward and dots around. So again, I can do my gun mage cheating. I mean gun mage magic tricks. Anyway, the plan is right now to maybe go after the rest of his infantry. I want to put Caine into the right zone. I lost my lights, so I will not be able to score. I put Arcane shield on Caine with Junior, and then Caine goes in behind the cover. So I think he should be more or less safe. He will put some 2 shots on the guys there, and he puts the die on the unit of gun mages, and gun mages move forward a bit more spread out than I did put last time, and they will try to put some shots on the troll infantry up there. So with the die they can try to go for crit brutal. So those that are in range do that, and the rest use a snipe to have range to the trolls. So as you see, I killed two trolls, and then there is a gobbler chef behind the wood. He goes down as well. And that's it from this unit. And then I noticed something that maybe actually I have a shot for assassination. But first my gun mage captain puts flare on the solo in the wood, so I can possibly shoot him down with the rest of my forces. But now the assassination angle, so the Colossal that has still a snipe on him, upcut by Caine, moves back outside of Calandra's bubble and will shoot the shield guard in front with his slam gun. And then he shoot the guy back with the other slam gun, knocking down him, the Axer and Calandra, because they were all 3 base to base. We were talking after battle about this, and this was probably a mistake on his part, putting the shield guards in front. He should have kept him behind Calandra, so they could take the hits and not risk the slam gun being able to knock Calandra down. Right now my cavalry will go in and will try brutal shots on Calandra. So 5 brutal shots they are not hitting on triple ones, and pretty fast Calandra dies. So, as I said at the beginning, this matchup was very in favor of Caine. This army is great against infantry spam. Maybe it will see the tournament tables at some point, because in infantry spam seems to be coming back. So we'll see. Thanks for watching.